So, as you will have noticed, we have now gotten ourselves to level 77. And after some equipment upgrading, we are now at just a shade over 70,000 max HP. We're definitely going to need all of those max HP as we now move on to resume the main story. And so, Thancred's been waiting on us to get to this point, so let's not keep him waiting. So, with that in mind, greetings people of the world. Matthew back with you here at Raw Autism for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers Live. So yeah, we are now well and truly into uncharted territory for myself as I did not get this far in early access. And so, today we are going to be going into places I have never seen before as we accompany Thancred on the main story quest that we need to do. So, let's go ahead and speak with him to take on the level 77 main story quest entitled A Convenient Distraction. Thancred is tired of waiting around. And I don't blame him. I'd say we're long overdue for a good turn. I can only hope the gods feel the same way. Now, Nui's livings was to the south, was it? Let's get going. And let us follow. And can we take it down the train line? Probably not. Actually, it's actually pretty close by. Alright, never mind then. Yeah, maybe we have to advance a little more in order to get to where we need to go. But yeah, we're now, like I said, well and truly into uncharted territory now. And so this is the first time that I'm seeing this, so obviously I will be getting this done with Corinne and Mathia once they get to that point. Speaking of Mathia, I do have him at experience level 77 now, but because of the time I have right now with what I'm doing, I can only really advance him on levels through roulettes. I've not really had the opportunity to advance him very far into the story. In fact, I've only just now got him through to the end of Ilme. So let's go and speak with Thancred. The way you described it, I was expecting the place to be abandoned. Perhaps our fortunes are finally improving, though we should probably hear what Guthorn has to say before we celebrate. Assuming we can find him, that is. Alright, let's go on inside. And see what's going on. Yeah, thankfully someone's already in here beating up the bad guys. So that helps us out a little. So yeah, out here in the wide open area, over at this shack, here's the man we need to see. Hello there. Who are you and what are you doing in here? We need to ask you something. This is very important, so I hope you'll understand. Well, you should have listened to Thoth. You're wasting your time. But the site is not as developed as the others, is it not? Surely there must be something left. I should explain. The stone you're looking for is Leonine. All of the Talos in the Hills of Amber are powered using them. Or were, at least. Anyway, whatever's left, if anything, is too far below to be safely excavated. In the deepest reaches of the mine, we use Talos to keep the pathways from collapsing. They're still there, but they could give out at any time, which is why much of the mine is closed off. Then our only option is to search the higher levels for any fragments of Leonine that may have been overlooked. I suppose there may be one other way. And what's that? Well, don't leave us in suspense. What you're asking for is a trade secret. I'll need to be duly compensated in exchange. In what way? Fine, what do you want? The other day I found a Volbert gold piece down in the mines. A bloody Volbert gold piece. And you wouldn't know it. Once you know it, I dropped the damn thing somewhere while I was working. Find it, and I'll tell you what you want to know. You drive a hard bargain, sir, but we'll take it. It seems we have our work cut out for us, Shinji. Thankfully, I have an idea for how we might hurry things along. Do tell. Yeah, do tell. As I'm sure you've noticed, despite the best efforts to illuminate the corridors, it's rather dark in here. meaning it will be that much harder to find a single coin hiding in the shadows. That's why I propose we use these, sun drops. They help the eye take in more light. Why don't you start your search further in and I'll handle this area here, or retrace your steps in case you happen to miss it. If you feel the drop's effects wearing off, I can give you more, so don't worry. So what are we going to be doing exactly? Yeah, this ought to be interesting. Oh! I didn't even realize that we were coming back to him for a reapplication. Alright. Okay, we got a dark shadow over here. Yeah, they're giving us 3 minutes or so to try and find it. And also, I was thinking we were going to be literally searching in the dark. Also, you're fighting something, so we'll leave you to that. Let's try going over here. Alright, there's another glowing area over there. Yeah, keep your eyes peeled. Okay, we can literally go no further this way. Let's see if we find anything over here. Got it! Yeah, on the second item that we needed to find, we got it. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I am satisfied with this result. Also, that is one huge axe. So, back over to Thancred. I was hoping that he'd drop the gold piece somewhere closer to the entrance. More fool me for thinking Lady Luck was on our side. It is now. Or maybe she is. Yours at least. In the end, my contribution was little more than poor company. I couldn't have done without your sun drops, or, yeah, you were far more prepared for this task than I. Yeah, you thought to bring sun drops. No more than usual, I assure you. I only managed to survive the Kethan wilderness in the Imperial capital by virtue of extensive preparation, a habit of mine since childhood and one of the few positive traits which endeared me to Louis Soir, I imagine. It hasn't been easy finding ways to compensate for my condition. Every tool and trinket has proven vital to my continued success, such as it is. Had I chosen to pursue the arcane arts rather than espionage, well, I'd rather not think on it. So long as I have the means to protect those dear to me and to see my duties through, that's all that matters. Now let's hurry back to Guthion. The sooner we get back to Urianger and Mephilia, the better. Well, it's not like we have to walk very far, he's right in front of us. You're back! Wait, does that mean... Read him and weep. Yeah, take a look, man. I'll be damned, you actually found it! Well, a deal's a deal, but I don't think this means that you'll find what you're after. So that will bring us to our next main story quest at level 77, entitled A Dirty Job. Luckily for you, Guthion is a man of his word. To be honest, I wasn't sure you could pull it off. But you did, and I'm a man of my word. Come with me. And meanwhile, I'll say hello to everyone. I might as well give them a hello, because, yeah, we did have one of our newest members leave us while we were in between streams this afternoon. Yeah, apparently they found some friends who were elsewhere, and so they decided to join them. But at least we know why they left. So, over here to Guthion. So yeah, in the blinding lights, we pan down to our explanation. Every time I step out of those mines, the sky seems to get brighter. I'd never leave them if the air weren't so stale. But you've not come to hear my grievances, you're after Leonine. First I have to ask, you ever heard of rockworms? What about them? Rockworms? I know them by another name, though I'm fairly certain the locals call them knockers. Aye, that they do. Whatever you want to call them, those little bastards may be the answer to your troubles. Yeah, they are right in front of you, and they can open very large doors. Can fit through cracks and crevices down there we could never hope to reach. And on occasion, they come back with something valuable. They dig up Leonine in the mines. It's a rare occurrence, but yes. That said, it usually amounts to no more than a few flakes. Well, our only other option stands tantamount to suicide. So how can we draw out these rockworms? Going that way? Over by that shack you'll find a bag full of smoke bombs. Set off a few in the mines and you'll flush them out in no time. Once out in the open, knock them senseless and check their backs. Or gut them open if you have to. I should warn you, this method of mining, if you can even call it that, is used as a last resort on account of what little they like to bring back. You'll want to cover as much ground as you can if you hope to find anything of value. Assuming you do find something, bring it here and I'll have a look. Alright. We should split up if we're to cover more ground as he suggests. If you can cover these 3 areas on your map, I'll see to the parts between them. And so away he goes. So let's go ahead and obtain the smoke bombs that we need. And time to go inside. So we'll place our first one, looks like right over there. Able to slip by that gnome. And we got a crevice right over here. So let's smoke them out. Oh, they're not there yet. Okay. Well, this explains what they're attacking. Although that does beg the question, why are they attacking it over there unless that's the place where they converge? Anyway, I see the crevice we need next. Alright. And then... try to make sure we can avoid these guys. So, and we'll go around to the other side. And I can see the spot we need to set more smoke bombs over here. Alright, let's smoke them out. The air in the mines grows thick with smoke. Nearby you hear the soft rumbling of stones. Oh wow, we gotta hit 7 of these guys? Well, if they cumulatively count towards the count, then I will not have any complaints. And here comes another one. Yeah, I'm giving it my all here. Yeah, it is just 1 of 7. Oh, jeez. That is... We're gonna do a lot of worm killing. I should probably bring out my chocobo, but I don't think I have it. Nope. Nope, I put him back. He would have worked perfectly here, actually. And let's go ahead and do our next spot. Let's check it out. Let's do this. And here we go. And then the next one. Keep it coming. Take him out. There we go. Okay, next area. Now, I also want to check the one section that I'm going to be heading towards next, but before we do that, we can clearly see where we're attacking next. And where we're running from next. But at least it gives me an opportunity to check out some of the other areas. Alright, we got some rubble over here. And let's go ahead and check this place out. Just one. Okay, so it's been 3-3-1 to this point. Unless another comes out, and it does. Hit him in the gut. Okay, so that's 3-3-2. Oh, thank you, Talos. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, let's express our gratitude. And now let's go in. Oh, we got a triple threat this time around. Look out. Oh, careful. Hi Elizabeth, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Alright, that takes care of those guys, but we're not done. Yeah, they always leave room for one more. Alright. So at least we know where to go back to. Problem is, yeah, problem is, and looks like we're gonna be helping out this guy. Alright, let's do this. Alright, then your turn. And there we go. Checked off. I'm pretty sure that there's going to be another one over here. Oh, you got back home from your vacation? Alright. Yeah, there has to be something over in this little pocket. Or is there? Wow, like this almost seems to be screaming, hey, there's knockers over here. Well, if we don't find anything back in the other chamber, then we know where to look. If we don't find anything in the other chamber, then we at least know where we're going to look. Alright, so here's an area to inspect. Oh, that does work. Alright, here we go. And there we go. Alright, one more to go. And it's gonna be here in the back corner. Dude, don't make me use this. You're making us use this. Fine. Like, I was warning you. I was like, don't make me use this. And now you made me use this. Do you know what you've done? You ensured that you are going to die. Very, very painfully. Yeah, crumple into a heap like you are. And now let's deal with the the rest of these worms. And take that. Whoa. And then back in. One more to get it done. And a 27,000 point crit hit, no less. But, yeah, these things are never quite finished because they always have a straggler lurking around in the background. Oh, wait a minute, that's only 6? Where's my 7th? Only over here? But that... It is over here. Yeah, this one slipped by us because we went right by it. Now let's finish it off. Because there's always going to be one more. There we go. So now that we've dealt with that ordeal. Yeah, that was a lot of efforts. But did it get us what we needed? Did our efforts bear the fruit we require? Let's get back to Guthian. There you are. Find anything promising? Yes, indeed. Here you go. Between the two of you, I'd say you got quite the haul. Let's get comfortable, friends. It's gonna take time for me to sift through all this. Yeah, given we beat, I think it was probably about 24 of those things. Yeah, so as we wait for our final total to be assessed.
You may not remember this about Arminfilia, but prior to founding the Path of the 12, long before the Scions, she was something of a miner.
Oh, she was, huh?
After her father died, Flamine took her in and taught her the trade. I think they were both seeking to fill the void left by a loved one. Maybe that's why she took to it so readily.
Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, she had mentioned something along those lines.
Back in those days, I spent most of my time in the Quicksand, or some other tavern, loosening tongues and gathering secrets. Occasionally, I'd catch a glimpse of her in the street, on her way home after another hard day's work.
Hey Mike, welcome to the
I always felt
stream.
a wave of relief when I saw she'd come back safe, along with a pang of guilt at the fact I wasn't there to support her as I should have been. Simply speaking with her more than once in a blue moon would have been a good start. But I could never bring myself to do it. Instead, I threw myself into my work and became every drunkard's best friend.
Yeah. I can't imagine she thought too highly of you back then, or not your finest hour to say the least. Yeah, we gotta choose one of these two.
Not too highly, no. She once called me a wine-sodden wharf rat, which wouldn't have been half as galling had it not been so accurate.
PS4 there, Mike.
But that was a lifetime ago. Here and now, I have another chance to do things right, and I will not squander it again.
Hey! Come and see what I found! You're not going to believe this!
Yeah. Do tell, Guthian. Did we somehow luck into this?
Tell me it's Leonine.
It is at that. You lot were born lucky.
Excellent.
It's mostly broken pieces. But look at this.
I would, Mike, if my computer was not 6 years old and was not meant for stuff like that. It does my capture card pretty well, but other than that, it does not give me the ability to play PC games.
This is a rather fine specimen.
It's been decades since we found anything approaching this big. But that's not all. There's an engraving on it.
How is there an engraving? Like that was excavated.
Ah, these scratches here. They're a little hard to make out. To my beloved Magnus and Schoolie.
What? How?
Yes! Do you see? It was a gift to Magnus from his wife. She found it. She really found it. She must have spent her final hours carving this message into the stone, in the hope that he might see it one day. Those rock-backed bastards must have made off with it before we could clear a path to her.
That is insane.
It's fate that brought you here to find this stone. No other explanation. It makes me wonder what else might still be buried in these parts.
Yeah, perhaps a reason to not give up hope on this place. Yeah. What do you think, Thancred? As we look back towards the mines. But yeah, if I had the money to buy a new PC, I would, but even then my PC is like 6 years old. So it does not have much time left. So let's go ahead and just take some dye.